Hi, it's very nice to have you here. If you're an aspiring entrepreneur who is looking for how to create value that customers will be willing to pay for, thereby building a business around this, you are in the right place. If you're an existing business owner who is looking for reputability in patronage and some loyalty in your customers, you are in the right place. If you're an existing customer who the only way you have to sell at the moment is through promos, discounts, sales, eroding you of your profit, you are definitely in the right place. Welcome to my masterclass. My name is Sekina. I am a business development professional, an entrepreneur, a wife, and a mother. And I would like to take you through the journey of ensuring your business foundation is solid by uncovering what customers are willing and able to pay for. Allow me to use my personal experiences to drive home the point, as these are problems I have solved for myself, and I want you to leave this class with some points on how to solve all or some of the problems I'll be addressing here, which is why I advise you to please take a pen and a paper to take note of some points. My journey to entrepreneurship started 4 years after my corporate job, where I worked in the tech innovation space. I worked with a startup as a co-founder, and I worked in another tech business where we helped equip youths with skills that help them competitive in the job market internationally. Well, this was a beautiful career. It didn't give me the satisfaction of using my core skill. That's my business development skill, and it wasn't needed at the stages this company were. Yet, I saw small businesses around me struggle to put their businesses where it needs to be and grow. And I knew if only they had access to this business education that I have, they would do so much better for themselves. This led me to create a community of small business owners who were willing to learn business education and apply it to their business on a day-to-day. But this also showed me one of the biggest problems in the small business industry. It is our inability to execute and implement our learning. Most business owners want to spend their way out of their problems. Just paying for a course or a training doesn't guarantee results. It takes you to put in the hard work. When you shy away from the work, you shy away from the result. A doctor can only give you drugs, drips, and injections. It is your body that recuperates. It is your body that heals. That healing in the sense of business is you putting in the work. So if you are ready to put in the work, then let's get to it. One problem I realize that many small businesses struggle with is effective motivation. This is something I can relate with firsthand. Let's dial it back when I had my first child, and 3 months postpartum, I couldn't get back to work. I justified it as recovery from childbirth. While that is valid, I want you to understand that I'm in a kind of relationship where my husband's money is our money and my own money is my money. So I wasn't under pressure to earn because I was fed, I was sheltered, I was clothed, so was my child. This drove me to complacency. As business owners, you don't want to be complacent. When comfort is there for you, it shouldn't be what deters you from achieving your goals. It should be what makes you strive, because you have something a lot of people don't have. So you should approach your entrepreneurship head on. Which is why when you aren't effectively motivated, maybe because you are too comfortable, you want to find your personal motivation. This for me turned out to be my aged parent, who had sacrificed so much growing me and giving me a beautiful childhood that I would love to reciprocate for them. They have done so much and I want to do back the favor, which at the moment is my immediate motivation. What I want you to do right now is think of what your motivation can be, and don't leave it at thinking. I would love you to write it down. Find a way to pictorially represent your motivation. It could be an account balance you want. It could be a dream car. It could be a better life for yourself and your children. I want you to picture it. Put it somewhere you can see it every day. It could be as easy as your screensaver. It will remind you of those dreams that your business has to help you fulfill. Take a moment to do just that. Once you are clear on what your motivation is, now we need to set those goals. When trying to set goals, you need to make it smart. A smart goal is specific. So if it's monetary, you want a specific figure. A smart goal is measurable. A specific amount of money is measurable, because 1 week into your goal or 1 month at the end of your journey, you can easily say, did I hit my target? Did I meet my target? And if not, to go back to the drawing board. A smart goal is achievable. It is achievable because you have the resources and the skills to bring this goal to life. A smart goal is realistic. You can't make 50,000 naira last month and set a goal to make 1 million this month when you're not ready to put in the work. So you want it to be realistic. And then a smart goal is time bound. So you want to say, I want to earn so amount of money within the next 1 month, so that at the end of 1 month, you can check if you achieved those goals. Make sure those goals are smart and set them right. So we are clear on our goals. I need you to understand that those goals aren't going to achieve themselves. It takes hard work. And to achieve business success, it comes from repetition. You need to set a routine. You need to set a habit. If you have set a habit before, you know how difficult it can be. For me to be there for my business every day, I need to wake up 4:30 a.m. every morning. To do this, I need to go to bed 9 p.m. While I love sleep a lot, trust me, my social media won't allow me to sleep at 9 most times. And for the times that I get on the bed at 9, because of the exposure to the red light rays and the closeness to my devices, I find it difficult to sleep immediately, which is why habits take time to form. You need to be deliberate about forming new habits. You need to carve out time for the activities that your business requires to achieve those goals. So what I need you to do right now is decide, I have 3 hours to spend on my business every day for the next 30 days. Be clear on this. Time box this time in a calendar. Put in alarms that remind you to take action. And let's build those businesses that achieves the goals. Since we are clear on the activities we need to do to achieve the goals we have set, the next thing for us to do is to take it easy on ourselves. Success is a journey. Along the journey to success, you are going to fail. I can relate with this firsthand. Failure shouldn't be seen as an excuse to not take action. It shouldn't be seen as a deterrent towards achieving your goals. Failure are constant in your journey to success. I pride myself as a business development executive who knows how to grow businesses. The first few months of my business was full of failure. Failure because I hadn't figured out how best to design my business and the processes that helps businesses achieve these goals. I could have given up on that journey, but I knew what was going on because of my privy and my experience in the startup innovation space. We often call it fail forward and fail fast. You want to fail fast so that you can know what not to try again. So embrace failure as an opportunity to learn what to do and what not to do. And just know, to build the success you want, you might have to learn new things. Be open to learning, but the right learning. Which takes me to another problem small business owners struggle with. It is information overload. You come on your social media and countless ads are in your face. Ads that are telling you, promising you that their service is what your business needs at that moment. You go in there and they don't do as well as they promise. This is because many of them don't care about the results you get. They care about making so much money. And what this does to business owners is it's just an endless circle for you. You go and pick this course today, you go to this class tomorrow, you go to this webinar tomorrow. And with this information overload, when you try one thing and it doesn't give you result, at some point you will give up. But you don't want to give up. You just want to find the right knowledge for your business at the stage that it is. Sometimes structure is not what we need. Sometimes scaling is not what we need. Sometimes ads are not what we need. We need to find out what is important to us at the stage we are at in our businesses. Like I said, I'm here to inform you and let you know how problem solving can be the strongest will to attract customers who will pay you and make your business thrive. This is a foundational need for every business. So if right now I ask you, what problem does your business solve, and you are struggling with that response, it means you clearly don't know what it solves, and it's a big problem. It's what is hindering you from your success. So let's get right to the point of problem solving. Problem solving is the only reason why customers will pay you. It is why they choose one vendor over another. So far a vendor can prove to them that they can solve their problems, they are ready to pay. That is why those ads have impact on you, because they speak to the need you have and they show you that they are able to solve them. Delivering on this promise is entirely another thing. So if I ask you now how many problems you have, you can count from 5 to 10. I want you to narrow down and think. Your business as it is now, what problem did it solve for you? What problem do you hope it solves for you? What problem did businesses around it solve for you? I'm asking this question because many of us are drawn to different businesses. Well, there are many ways to make money. We see that some people are drawn to fashion. Some people are drawn to makeup. Some people are drawn to services like what I'm doing now. There's a reason. Sometimes we're passionate about the solution that business brings to us and its individuals. And that's what I want you to unlock. It takes time. It takes you sitting down to calm down and think about how you came to the decision to start the business that you are in currently. But I can assure you, if you succeed at this, this is going to be the turning point for your business, because customers are emotional buyers. We buy from an emotional point of view. When a business attracts us from an emotional space, we are more drawn to that brand and we stick with them and we are loyal to them. When I say emotional, I don't mean crying on social media and begging people. No. For you to be emotional, you are doing something nobody can copy. So if any other person can kneel down and cry, then it's not emotional. You want to appeal to people through your personal stories, through the problem and the struggles you've had, and how your business was able to solve that for you. That's where I mean emotional. While other people can copy your approach in being emotional, nobody can copy your story. Nobody can copy your experiences. Nobody can copy your pain. It's unique to you. But there are a lot of people who have similar experiences. So those are the people you want to draw to your brand. Those are the people you want as your customers. If I ask you now, you'll tell me, yes, I get you, but you're a service provider. You can connect with people emotionally. You are wrong. Products can connect with people emotionally too. So let's take Amara, for example. Anybody bearing Amara? I'm sorry, but permit me to use your name. This is a hypothetical situation. I'm assuming that Amara loves makeup. She has learned makeup and she has tried to turn it into a business. But she struggles and decided, well, you know what? Services are difficult to sell. How about I sell makeup palettes? Eyeshadow palettes that I order from somebody and resell. It's easier to sell products. That's what we tell ourselves until we have products at hand and we see that there are a lot of people selling what we're selling, and we're wondering, how then do I compete in this marketplace? Well, you can run ads and do promos and do discounts, but this erodes us of our profits, which is why Amara wants a solution that helps her sell her eyeshadow. But if I were to help her, what I would tell Amara is, I need you to think of why you are drawn to makeup. I'm thinking of a scenario where we deep further and then realize that Amara had self-confidence issues as a child. And at 14, she got her first eyeshadow palette from an aunt who traveled. And by the time she used the eyeshadow on her eyelids, looked at herself in the mirror, she felt beautiful in her skin. She felt confident and she went out. And by the time people saw her with that new confidence she had, they felt she was beautiful. And guess what? She believed makeup was the way to look and feel confident. I'm not here to say if Amara is right or wrong, but her aim eventually is to give women confidence through makeup. So let's twist her business to a problem-solving brand. Amara has had experience with self-confidence issues. When she wants to tell her stories through content creation that we all try to do, she's going to relate with her customers from her personal experiences and stories and fears and pains she experienced when she was battling self-confidence issues. This will not draw only eyeshadow lovers. This will draw anybody who is struggling self-confidence issues, who comes across her post and her content and feels this content is talking to me. And guess what? She could offer tips to these people on how to battle self-confidence issues. Trust me, I'm not saying Amara shouldn't sell eyeshadows. Now she will offer her eyeshadow as a solution to self-confidence issues. She has a large following of people battling self-confidence because she has appealed to them from her personal experiences and stories. So with the massive following Amara has of people battling self-confidence issues, she decides to explore other opportunities, which could be influencing for an underwear brand that she wears that gives her some confidence. She comes to her audience. At the moment, I'm wearing some very nice underwears that helps me feel more confident. You might want to try it out. Who do you think gets all the nice things that come with influencing job? Amara. And then Amara realizes, wait, I've been going to the gym. I feel fit. I feel more confident. Amara decides to launch a fitness brand from her realization that fitness is a way to feel self-confident. Trust me, by the time she launches a fitness brand under the Amara brand, it won't feel like a misfit. Some people will say, how can an eyeshadow seller sell fitness under the same brand? She is not an eyeshadow seller. She is somebody who solves self-confidence issues for women. And whatever solution can give them that, she is happy to incorporate it, which gives her the flexibility and the ability to add on products and services that help her solve problems. I hope we're seeing how far we can go when it comes to problem solving. You can create a niche and dominate it. And with this approach, you are able to command a premium price, provided you are ready to give people valuable results. So I'll ask you now, would you rather be Amara, the eyeshadow seller, or Amara, the brand that solves self-confidence issues? I would pick the other, and that is the journey I would like to take you on. Understanding what problem you are solving as a brand is the foundation you need to build loyal following, loyal customers that come back to you every time. Look at this scenario where somebody is referring your brand, and while Mr. A is saying, no, I can't go to Amara, she's too expensive, Mr. B is telling him, yes, I know she is expensive, but she is the one you want to work with because she doesn't just give you results. I find it difficult to explain what that brand brings to you. You want people to describe your brand this way. While you don't understand why they will say, I can't understand how to explain, or I can't explain why you need to experience it. It is something very powerful and that we call in the business sense, a business that starts with why. You are able to connect with your customers emotionally. And when you connect with people emotionally, they find it difficult to articulate what is drawing them to your brand. So they find it difficult to explain why customers should patronize you beyond the fact that you give results. This is why you want to give valuable results, so that is enough for them to recommend you. Build businesses that start with why. By going on this journey with Sekina, to work with me, all you need to do is go back a step and click on the button that says schedule a one-on-one call. In this call, I will be able to ascertain if you are a good fit for our brand. While we have a few offers that range from our premium offers, where we would work exclusively with your business for as long as it takes for you to grow the business enough to make one money business owners need to make to stop needing external motivation. If you have come across any business owner who is successful, they will tell you about one amount that hit their account, that at that point, nobody needed to tell them to get up to work, because they realized, I could make this money in 1 month. They have found a process that gives them the results they want. Once you find this process, you don't need anybody to motivate you, because you know what to do to make the money you need, and you just need to keep repeating this process. That is the stage I want to take your business to, and it requires you to start by thinking as a problem-solving brand. To do this, join me on this journey. Click on that link. We have offerings that range from small money to plenty money. We do consultations too for people who want to get straight to the point. But most importantly, we have free offerings that are limited in number. It's a guide that helps you go through all the journey from inception to achieving this account balance I'm talking about. If you're interested in any of this, do well to click the schedule a call, where we'll find out if you're a good fit. Take action now, because while you might live a comfortable life without pursuing your dream, there are 4 people who cannot afford you not to take action today. If you are wondering who it is the 4 people that your business will hire in a year if you take action today. Yes, government has a role to play in the lives of unemployed youth, but so do you. Your business is waiting for you. Those 4 people are waiting for you to take the right action today. Take action today, and I'll be waiting for you on the other side.